Let's look at the only statistics that count. Regular seasons mean nothing if you can't win in the playoffs. Baker Mayfield, 1-1 in the playoffs. 44 out of 71, 62%, 4 TDs, 1 interception. Let's look at Lamar Jackson's stats in the playoffs. Keep in mind, look at this. Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, 1-3, 76 out of 136, 55%, 900 yards, 3 TDs, 5 interceptions. Keep in mind, the TDs came at garbage time when they were already getting beat by 40 against the Titans and the fucking Chargers. There you have it. One guy can perform in the playoffs, one guy can't. What does that tell you, Ravens fans? What don't you get about that? Oh, anyone can beat up the Browns and the Bengals twice a year and get easy wins and easy games against the NFC West or whatever it is, whatever division they play. But when the big game shows and they play good teams in the playoffs, you can't count on Lamar Jackson. He is the sole reason you lost every fucking playoff game. Hey, and guess what? Before Lamar Jackson, you had Joe Flacco. You were winning Super Bowls as far back as 2013. You were winning playoff games. You went 3 or 4-0 with the playoffs with Joe Flacco. Baker Mayfield took a team that was 1-35 before he arrived, 0-16. A dumpster fire got him into the playoffs, had 4 head coaching changes in his first 3 years, and went to the playoffs without his head coach last year, without 3 offensive linemen, and destroyed the Pittsburgh Steelers, and threw fucking 3 TDs doing so. Should have had 5. Hooper dropped 1, and what's-his-name dropped 1. And looked great against the best defense in the league. And then he went to KC and should have won that game, but Kevin Stefanski called a real tight game down the stretch. One guy performs like a 10-year veteran. The other guy performs like a high schooler, Ryan Leaf. What don't you understand? You know if you get in the playoffs, you can't advance. You have no shot. Conversely, the Cleveland Browns now, we have an NFL quarterback. We not only will advance, we win the whole goddamn thing. Yes, we have a quarterback. You have a guy who can't throw a football still. You cracked the code, you beat the Chiefs in the regular season. We all know Mahomes already, 3 plays later, went down the field, was about to score a touchdown, and Clyde Edwards fumbled the ball. Okay, you cracked the code, you beat the Chiefs. But in Cleveland, that's not cracking the code. Cracking the code is winning the Super Bowl. That's not what our objective is. But I guess when you got Lamar Jackson, if you can beat the Chiefs, well, that's better than winning a playoff game, because you can't. And those are the only stats you know. 1-3 in the playoffs. That's all you need to know. Against Baker Mayfield, 1-1. 4 head coaches in his first 3 years. Imagine a quarterback that ever had to go through that type of adversity. No one's ever had to go through that type of adversity. Everybody remembers the Freddie Kitchens plague. They don't remember the rookie year Baker Mayfield had, 27 TDs, 14 interceptions. They don't remember that. They remember the second year. They don't remember last year. They remember the second year. The flag, the Freddie Kitchens plague. That's all they remember. Because they hate Baker Mayfield.
If you have a flat tire, dead battery, need a tow, or lock your keys in the car, Geico's emergency roadside assistance.
I rest my case, Your Honor. Jury was deliberated for 12 minutes. They came. I won.